Well, you're probably wondering, how much tile can these guys do? And the answer is a lot. I am ready to be done tiling. This house had a lot of tile work in it, and man, has the price of tile gone up. It's crazy what tile costs, and we had to buy a lot of it, a whole couple truckloads. But anyway, today I am happy to say, with any bit of luck at all, will be the last day that we are laying tile. So just like that, our tile floor here in the laundry room is done. And I'll turn you around so you can get a good look at it. All complete, just letting it dry. And you'll probably notice something in the back doesn't look like the others. Those strips right there, that's how much tile we were short. And in order to get that tile, it would have cost us $100 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. You will never see that. That will be covered up by the washer dryer and the hot water heater. So some people may look at that and say it's kind of janky, but you know, if nobody's ever gonna see it, what difference does it make? It's like your walls may be ugly behind them, but what's behind the sheetrock really doesn't matter. It's the finish on top of the sheetrock that everybody's gonna see. So I don't get caught up in little details like that and let that bother me. So the tile in here is done. Tomorrow we'll come in here and we'll clean the floor up and we'll put grout down, and that part of our journey will be complete. So just like that, we got tile, backsplash in the kitchen done. I think now we're gonna go into the laundry room and do a little tile backsplash there. Well, now it's exciting time. This is the grout for the backsplash in the kitchen, which is the last step in the process. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of an update here. We were able to finish the grout on the backsplash yesterday and get that all cleaned up. So here's a nice look. As you can see, it just turned out wonderfully. You know, we were able to finish the floor in the laundry room, which I just showed you yesterday, I think. But I don't think you saw this up here. Casey stayed last night and got this grouted for us, the backsplash in here with the nice bright white. So today we're gonna be putting the grout down on the floor in the laundry room here, and we'll pretty much be done with our tile work. And then we've got to do some little odds and ends. I have yet to complete the handles on the kitchen cabinets, the doors and drawers. And I've got a little issue over here that I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with. You can see up here on the ceiling, the attic access. I made a little bit of a boo-boo when I did that. I forgot to compensate for my sheetrock. So the whole thing is installed 1/2 inch too high. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make that look better. And I'll do that today. So this is what we've been waiting for. This is the last phase in the last room of the tile project. So now we're gonna get her done. So what I've decided to do here is to just go ahead and put my trim on, and then I'm gonna figure out exactly how I'm gonna make this look good on the inside. So I've got this piece up, 53.5. I got that in nailed up. So now we're ready to put the other sides on. So now I've got my other side of my trim cut to length. Hold this up here in place, nail it, lighten that up, nailing it. Then I'm going to get another piece and test fit it and see how it looks. So here's a little tip for you. I got a little scrap piece here, and I've got it mitered on each end so that if it was the right piece, oh my goodness, look at that. It almost fits. A little bit long, actually. That's gonna work out just fine. You know, I love these little 5-minute fixes, 10-minute fixes, and it means that we're getting close to finishing up our project, at least on the inside. We haven't even started on the outside yet. Tomorrow, I'm meeting with the floor guy, and when he comes in and does the floors, the whole house will instantly look transformed. On Monday, the plumber's coming back. He's gonna put in all our fixtures, and I'm having a little difficulty getting a hold of the electricians, so I'm not sure when they're gonna come back. So now I'm going to put a little bead of caulk around that, and it's at this point, you know, where you can't get in a hurry, and you've gotta do those little details. The details make the difference. So when I caulk around this, it'll make it seamless, it'll look perfect. Okay, so here's the issue. This is a close-up. See, this right here doesn't look finished. There's a right way and a not so right way to do this. The right way would be to go home and get my table saw and come over and rip a little tiny thin piece of wood and put on that. But that would take a lot of time, and I really don't want to do that today. What I'm going to try and do is get some caulk and go across it with my finger and try and get a nice smooth finish. All right, so let me pull you up here, see if you can see now. See how ugly that is? That doesn't look good. But now if you come over here and you look at that, it looks better. So you also have to remember that we are looking at this from 2 inches away. And you're gonna be looking at it from 8 feet away because it's on the ceiling and you're gonna be down on the floor. So I think this is gonna work out just fine. Well, how does it look? That's about floor level or eye level. It doesn't look too bad. I know that you can still see a little bit of inconsistencies in it, but by the time we put the couple layers of paint on it, it'll all blend together, look wonderful. I have some of the most exciting news. I am sitting on a working toilet. Now that may not sound like a big deal to you, but we started this project a few months back, and of course we ripped out everything. We didn't have any running water in the house, let alone any toilets. So we've been running to the Whataburger down the street, just not convenient. And on top of that, there's a school zone between our house and the Whataburger, and it seems like I always hit the school time. When you're headed to Whataburger to use the restroom, you don't want to slow down. So let me show you something beautiful. There it is, in all of its glory, a working toilet. Thank you, Weldon, our plumber. He is great. I also wanted to show you a neat function. I've never seen one quite like this before, but you see this little indentation here that looks a little different. The water, when you flush, actually comes out of here and shoots around, kind of makes a little cyclone action. So watch this. See how that works? Cool. So much for our neat and exciting news. May not be exciting to anybody else, but it's exciting to us. So I am going to be working on door pulls in the kitchen today, and let me show you where we're going to be. Okay, we are going to start the hardware installation in the kitchen. That would be the door pulls and the drawer pulls. I've mentioned this device in the past, I think, but you have to be very careful when you install kitchen hardware. It's got to be on there just right. So what I've done is you set this on the top and then you slide it over. There's a stop right here on the corner, and I've got this set so that my pull on this drawer is going to be 3 inches down and 3 inches from the side. This is what it's going to look like. It's a real nice 10-inch piece of stainless steel, and it's got this a hash design, and it's really nice. It's gonna go on just like this when we're done. So get this one started a little bit, and then bring this one up, get it started, and then just use manual screwdriver, no sense in getting in a hurry here. Oh my goodness, that looks great. We are gonna go for another drill. Just start one, get my other one started, turning until it gets tightened. Another drawer, pull, done. Okay, and there you have it. We've got drawer pulls on all of the cabinet drawers and doors. So a little bit closer look in here. Those are all in on the bottom, all in on the island. Looking good. Even got the drawers done and the hardware installed in here in the laundry room.